Always fun to spend the holiday with some NBA hoops action. Glad you all could join us. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. You look at the Spurs.
Yeah, this is the second and final time these teams will meet. So if they want a different outcome, they'll have to bring that extra intensity.
Yeah, no team wants to be swept in a season series, even if it's just 2 games. Maybe they put a little extra film work into this one.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Facing off in this one, we've got 2 teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Fades and shoots. And he buries his first look.
Well, he made that look easy. Nice touch in the mid-range there from AD.
Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Wall, averaging around 6 a game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Graham, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Outside Barnes. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Christie. There's the drive. Sarr. Barnes with the rebound. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Sarr. Davis probing. And Davis slams it home.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Cunningham outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Sarr. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Christie. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Right side, Coulibaly. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Christie. Still no points. Davis can't hit. Minute 32 left in the first. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Outside Christie. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. The Wizards making a switch here. Wizards on D. They trail by 1. Down low. Stolen by Wall. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Thor. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Thor. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Wall. Washington needs to get off a shot. Christie's shot is off. Here's Bowen. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making... Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama down low. It's rebounded by Washington. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Johnson for three. Connects from downtown.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the three.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Inside, Christie. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that will energize his teammates, going right at the defender and throwing it down.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now here's Sarr. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Pass to Davis. Washington again with the bucket.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Harper. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. The kick out to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Wall with it. Harper pulls it in. To the left wing. Wembanyama with it. Checked by Wall. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Washington making some changes. Pass to Barnes. To the wing, right side. Launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got 9 points. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Both shots good from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Johnson. Here's Thor. The three ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side Barnes. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 11.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Carrington. Outside Johnson. To the middle. To the paint. Tipped. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The three from Barnes. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I just love the ball movement.
Inside. Here's Thor. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
The Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Thompson from the arc. With the second effort, and he takes it up and lays it in. Thor's got his second basket of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
It's stolen by Johnson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Barnes has got 17.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Cunningham. Yet to see a basket. Outside Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. This one for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Down low. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Fades. It's not going to go for him.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4. And given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Saar.
The 3 from Barnes. Wizards trailed by 13. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Jumps up. Ooh, Cunningham rises up.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At 6'6", Cunningham is one of the taller point guards. It allows him to see the floor so well.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Washington shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Just 4 to shoot. The three from Barnes. Rebound by the Wizards. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Christie's shot is off. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. 1:04 left in the third. Wall looking over the floor. Outside Johnson. Back to Wall. Thor can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 14. Pass to Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Launches the three. Gets the three to fall. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Outside Johnson. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Johnson's got his first basket.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And so it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Here's Harper after the basket by Washington. He takes it in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, nice read by Harper. You know, this rookie is a lefty, and that's tricky to guard in the pick-and-roll game.
Count that one.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Washington. To the inside, Champagnie. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Carrington. Johnson for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs lead by 18. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Harper. The three. Oh, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. All sorts of time. Oh, he can't hit it.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Now Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Here's Harper. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wizards trail by 18. Outside Coulibaly. Davis. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Left side Barnes. Drops in the three. Barnes has got 29.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
To the middle. Left side Davis. Fades back. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Harrison Barnes.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Here's Davis. After the basket by San Antonio. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Sarr pulls it in. To the inside. Coulibaly on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Now Cunningham. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
If I be the right assumption, do you feel the same?